Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am stopping in today to share my first Tools and Techniques Tuesday of the year. So as I stated in the announcement video, I was delayed in getting up this first Tools and Techniques Tuesday video due to, me being sick most of the month of December. And to refresh your memory, Techniques and Tools Tuesday is typically due on the first Tuesday of each month. You must use a new or underutilized tool or technique. That is the only requirement if you are playing along with me for my year-long prompts and collab. So the tool that I chose, I think I mentioned it in the announcement video, is my We Are Memory Keepers Button Press. I have had this thing, gosh, I want to say it's probably 2 years. I brought it from HSN. It was a bundled special, so it came with the medium attachment, the small, and it came with the square attachment. The only thing it did not come with that was available at the time was the large, but I really didn't have a use for the large because I plan to use this machine to make flares and things to embellish my paper crafts. So I really didn't see a need for a large, so that was fine with me. It came with all of the attachment pieces and then like a starter set for the buttons. I purchased the heart button attachment myself. I think I got it from scrapbook.com when they were doing a coupon. They had a coupon and I think it was on sale as well. And then I picked up an extra set of the button pieces from Joann with the coupon. So there's that. So I've had these pieces, this machine, for, I want to say it's at least been 2 years since I bought it. Have storage space for it in one of my IKEA units on the other side of my craft room. But it was just, it's out of place. I don't even think about it because the machine I actually store on top of one of my Calyx units. So I never look up there. It's right up there with my Impress machine, my Glimmer machine, my Heidi Swap Cinch, all those things that I don't use because they're out of sight, and it's likely why I don't use them. But I went ahead and pulled them down, and I played with it already. It was fairly easy to use. I remember when I got it, I watched a bunch of videos and tutorials. Of course, I watched the We Are Makers video, and then, like any responsible person, I watched some other crafters tutorial videos just to see, if there was something that I needed to know that maybe We Are Makers didn't mention in their videos. And I'm glad that I did. So I played around with all of the things and I made this button. This paper is from this old pad. How many of you were paper crafting when Making Memories was around? Yeah, they were one of my favorite paper crafting companies, and I still have lots of their stuff. So this is the medium size. These are the small, and I'm sorry about the glare. Those are the small. I ran into a problem with the square, and one of the videos, the tutorials that I watched, the crafter did mention that, it's easier to use this machine if your paper is on the thinner side. And this is a Die Cuts with a View. I think it's Holly Jolly is the name of this collection. And if you are familiar with Die Cuts with a View, their paper is pretty thick. So this one, I went ahead and just left it in the batch. I'm gonna toss this because I had some problems with it and it did not seal the Mylar piece that goes on top. But I wanted to, you know, just show you guys my boo-boo. So this is the mistake that I made. But I figured it out. And I made this one using that same paper collection. Yeah, so I just went a little bit slower. I also had an issue with the heart attachment. I don't know. My base piece, somehow the magnet, like, I don't know, the magnet did come loose, but it wasn't holding in place. So like I would go to pull the handle down and it shifted, and yeah, it just wasn't working for me. So, but I figured that issue out, and it was only with the heart attachment. So I went ahead and made those, and I want to go ahead and make some more with you guys. So I already cut out my circles. I had some Santa Baby scraps laying around, and then this is a hot buy paper pad from Michael's collection from a couple years ago. So I cut that one as well. So let's go ahead and make 2 of these. So again, I've already cut my paper. So you have 3 pieces that come in a set. So this is what you use to die cut your paper shape. This is your top piece. Sorry, I'm all out of frame. This is what you use to die cut your paper shape. This is your base, or I'm sorry, this is the top. This is your base. So you always start out in position A. Once you get it locked in, you just twist, and there are arrows on here. I don't know if you guys can see that. My lighting, it's too bright, but there's an arrow right here. So you want your arrow to line up with position A on the base. Same thing with the top. You want to go ahead and get it on there. And it's easier to lock it in position B, but once it gets in, then you put it in position A, and then both pieces, the base and the top, should be lined up at position A with the arrows. So all right, so we got those in. So the sandwich that you make for the first part, you need this piece here. And you drop that down in. Let's go ahead and get our Mylar piece and our base piece. Like I said, I'm going to be using mine as flare, so I don't need this pin. So we will take that out. So, great thing about the circle, it doesn't matter how you put the paper in there. You got to pay attention to that when you're using the shaped button attachments. All right, so we got in the first piece of our button, our paper and our Mylar piece. You want to swing that back in. Everything's still lined up with A. All right, you swing it back out, and now it's picked up those pieces that you put in there. So now you want to drop in the back of your button. And the easiest way for me to remember is that the part with the lip on it, the raised part, is gonna go face down. So you drop that in, swing it back in, and then you want to twist your top and your base to position B. So your arrows are going to line up with B. And then there you go. So your button should come out like that. So what I would do is put a piece of foam on the back of that and put it on my embellishment. So let's go ahead and make another one. So we want to put everything back on position A again. We'll go ahead and make both of these. And looks like I am almost done with my little starter pack for the small button. Let's get another Mylar piece. And let's see, where are we with time? We got time. We'll go ahead and make an embellishment after we put this one together. All right, so, oh, come on now. We want to drop her. Why are you giving me these problems? There. That's in there. You want to put your paper in there and then your Mylar piece on top. Again, swing it in. Everything's lined up on position A. Okay, that's gone. So now you're ready to drop your button back in there. Let's take out that pin. Put the lip face down. Slide everything to position B. And there you go. All right, so now let's make an embellishment. Let me get this out of the way and we'll start working on our embellishment. Okay, I'm back. So I pulled a couple things from my Christmas stash to go ahead and put together some quick embellishments. I pulled these chunky rosettes that I hauled a little while ago from Ebony, the rosette guru. I pulled some snowflake ornaments. I think somebody gave those to me in a swap. Some 3D snowflake die cuts. This is I think it's the Tim Holtz 3D die. My 2 flare buttons and some of that holographic sequin thread from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so this is going to be a pretty simple embellishment. Got my hot glue gun going over here. I'm going to put a dollop of hot glue in the middle. Okay, so I don't know if I want to do that or do the thread behind. Let's see how I like it. Oh man. So are you guys expecting any crazy weather with this storm? I will be 100% transparent. I have not been watching the news, so I did not even know that there was a storm threatening until I got an automated call from my kids' school saying that school had been canceled for tomorrow. So let's do this. Yeah, I was completely out of the loop on that. Had no clue something was going on. Alright, so do I want to put this behind my snowflake and then do a button on top? I think, yeah. So I don't know. I need to watch more. I really needed to pull out this. Had to pull out the machine and get going on that. But I really need to look at our local news site to see what they are expecting from this storm. Yeah, I tend to avoid the news because there's never anything good, or the vast majority of it isn't good. So I just avoid it. And I know that's not what I should be doing, but again, I'm just being 100% transparent with y'all. Okay, let's get some foam. Actually just picked up this roll from $1.25. Or sorry, $1.25. And is that too big? That is a little big. So we'll cut it in half. And I'm thinking I'm gonna, how would that look? That's too much. All right, so we'll put this on the back of there. All right, so quick, chunky embellishment. So let's do the next one. Get that out of the way. My kids were just excited that they don't have school tomorrow. And we're in Florida, so winter storm just did not register with me. Just some more of this. Oops. Where did this double up? Oh, good Lord, don't. This is the downside of this. It's so pretty, but it can be a pain in the butt. Okay. Give me back my starter piece. All right. And I'm sure you all have some of this stuff laying around. These ornaments, I think you can get them at Walmart or Hobby Lobby. I actually picked up some of the pastel colored ones from Hobby Lobby this year, but they are all packed away, which I need to pull my Christmas stuff back out. This one there's a little house on it, but again, it's a snowflake, so I can turn it whatever way I want. But there you go. So I made 2 snowflake embellishments with my little flares that I made with my WRMK's button press machine. So that is project and video number 1 down. I hope that you all will join in with me and put those tools that we just had to have to use, or those techniques that, you know, we haven't used in forever. Go ahead and put those to use. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will see you for I think the first 12 days of Christmas video on Wednesday. All right, y'all. Be safe. Have a good night. Bye.